Hey everyone, welcome back to Digitally Tired because the internet is exhausting. My name is Chris Lee and I'm joined by one of my favorite cosplayers, Adam Puff over here.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here. Uh, love whatever you're wearing right now.
It's Medusa from Soul Eater,
Right, and I knew that.
for sure. I also believe you.
No, I know Soul Eater. I never saw it, but I'm aware of this,
It's good.
that it exists.
You need to watch it.
It's
for
like,
sure.
that came out in what,
Oh,
2008?
don't ask me dates. I don't know anything.
It's pretty old.
I'm awful with like when things came out.
Then I will not ask you that.
Yeah.
Well, what I will ask you is, how are you feeling today?
A little tired, but
Yeah.
I'm awake now. Getting into cosplay like forces me to like awake.
Just prove it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Gotta get through the
Yeah,
day.
but I'm good. I've been doing all right. New
Good.
year.
I'm glad. Hey,
Ah.
I love your cosplay.
I like your cosplay.
Thank you. This
A classic.
is not mine. Like this, this jacket isn't mine. Look at this.
The
The
length.
sleeves, yeah, not even fully there. I borrowed this a
It's
long
Naruto
time ago,
size.
and I never give it back. So here I am. The headband is mine though. I love Naruto. This is what I grew up with. In your Toonami era.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
little Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. So I do enjoy anime, obviously, but not.
No.
But I want to
What?
say like I'm very like surf. Not want to say like surf, but like I enjoy it averagely.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you
Like
mean.
if they came to me at a convention and they're like, hey, like name da 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 da, I'm like, I don't
You're naming like the most basic anime
yeah,
ever.
I like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and like
Yeah.
Death Note,
That's
Pokemon,
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. That'll just
That's okay. Everyone has their interests, what they like. You're a big like media consumer though of like
Yeah.
all types, so like
Yes.
there's not enough time to consume
Thank
it all.
you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But so how did you let's talk about anime actually just a little bit.
Yeah.
When did it start for you?
Like consuming anime or like the cosplay?
Consuming it.
I mean, when I was younger, I definitely watched it a little bit as well. Like back in like elementary school, middle school, it's kind of stuff like whatever was on TV. So like
Yeah.
Pokemon. This isn't anime, but like Sonic and that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah,
That would be
yeah.
like on TV early in the morning, so I would watch that sometimes. But I didn't really fully get into like watching anime until probably like 2019,
Okay.
2020.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd like seen little things here and there, of like other stuff earlier, but I didn't get like full send into it until around that time. I was in high school.
What was the anime that made you go like, oh, I love this?
It was, which one?
For me, it was like Naruto
Yeah.
and Dragon Ball Z specifically. Like those two growing up, it's like I want to see more of this.
I know like one of the first ones I watched was Blue Exorcist, but I think the one that I like watched like repeatedly when it first came out was My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay,
Which
yeah.
is crazy because I've not caught up on it at all. And I know
Oh.
it just ended and like there's like this whole thing with it, but
So I'm caught up on that.
you are.
I
Yeah,
finished
no,
that
I
up.
fell off of it not because I stopped enjoying it. I
Mm-hmm.
just like haven't been keeping up with things as
Yeah.
much lately,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's
like,
alright.
I'm like, no, I need because I want to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that was kind of like what started it for me
Yeah.
in a way. But yeah, I feel like that was the one like when I was watching it like over and over, and there was only like 2 seasons at the time. But
Have you cosplayed a character from?
I have.
My
I
Hero?
did Toga.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's the one with the like needles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I know that.
Oh,
know.
you've seen
I
it.
know that one.
Complaining to you, or like you don't know.
So.
I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I really made it clear from the beginning that I don't know anything.
Yeah.
So cosplaying. How did you get into that? What made you go? I want to start dressing up and spending money.
So I had like thought about it before. I was like, oh, like cosplaying seems kind of cool, but I thought it was like it is expensive.
Yeah.
But I thought it was way more expensive and more unattainable than it actually was. I had done like a Pokemon character for Halloween once,
Yeah.
and for like the longest time that was the extent of like me doing like anime type characters, but it wasn't until 2022, I believe,
Yeah.
that someone I knew just was like, will you cosplay this character at a convention with me? And I was like, sure. And the first time I was using like their stuff because
Yeah.
it was Misato from Evangelion, and it was their cosplay that I borrowed and wore there, and it was like super casual. I didn't have a wig or anything. And then that same year I went to Holiday Matsuri, and we planned to do like, it was the same thing. They were like, can you please cosplay this character with me? And I was like, okay. And so we cosplayed like 2B and 9S from Nier, and that was like the big one. That was the one that like we really wanted to do.
Okay.
And then I cosplayed Celty from Dorada, and I did I'm not positive, but I think it was Jolene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And so that was kind of like where it all started. Like I did those 3. I did that convention where I like full send like cosplayed all 3 days. And I was like, this is so much fun. I like love everyone that I meet. It's so fun to dress up. I've always loved like artsy stuff, crafty things, doing my makeup. And so again, it was always something I was interested in. Like Halloween was always one of my favorite holidays, and so getting into it, it just like it was like over from there. I just like full send like it went down and down and down the spiral.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I know that because you said 2022 around-ish that you started.
Yeah.
Like you have cosplayed so many things since.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
mentioned how you're trying to reorganize your closet.
Oh, I'm in the process. Yeah.
So many.
Yeah. It doesn't. I was borrowing another closet for my cosplays, and it like took up like the whole closet. And my sisters moved back in, and so they were like, you've got to get this out of my room. And I'm like, and it was like taking everything out and looking at it and be like, oh my god, I have so much. I am currently like in the process of, I want to I think I talked to you about this before, where I want to maybe stop buying as many. I want to make more cosplays. I know I'll probably buy a few more. Like I know it's gonna happen, but I want to like, and I've already reworn stuff before. Like I feel like that's super important. Some people just like wear a cosplay once and never wear it again. And it's fine. Do what you want, but I feel like wear it a couple times. So I want to rewear some stuff. I want to like do some like really sick photo shoots and really give them like the attention that I want them to have, and like I will have stuff to post, and then that way if I get rid of them, because I've purchased like secondhand cosplays, I feel like it's a really good way to still be like sustainable and stuff. And so that way if I do feel like I've given this character the love it deserves, but I want to do more things, I can like sell and give away those cosplays and make more closet space for the new ones.
And all of it because you also give an opportunity for someone else to start their cosplay journey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What would you say has been your most difficult cosplay? Either one, making it or just putting on
it. Definitely, I was gonna say I have like 2 answers. One, making for sure is gonna be like the most difficult thing. It's kind of a tie between I did Pyramid Head and Abba from Guilty Gear.
You made this thing.
I did.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever made a cosplay fully from scratch, or just anything for a cosplay, and I am evil and was like, I will not just make a small little prop for a cosplay. I'm just gonna make the whole thing.
Sure.
And I'm gonna choose something as complicated as Pyramid Head.
Right.
Because
why not?
I'm so awesome. It was a big challenge, but I've always, like I said, I've been crafty and stuff, and so it was super fun and a lot of work though. There's a lot of tutorials for the movie version of that character, but not a lot of really good ones for the game version. And so I like found one that gave me like measurements, but then the most part it was me kind of figuring stuff out from there, and I'm proud of myself for it, but definitely a challenge.
But correct me if I'm wrong, this is from Resident Evil?
No, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
It's okay.
But is your cosplay version of this is that the same as the one in the game?
That's based off the game version.
Okay.
There is a movie also,
right? Yeah.
And that's where like the triangle is more pointed, like it's more like a 3-point triangle, like this would come forward.
Okay.
And people cosplay both versions and they're both cool and whatever, but I was like, I enjoyed the games and consumed the games and wanted to do like the original.
Silent Hill. This is
yeah
I knew that.
And then another one that was really challenging, like I said, was Abba. That was another like fully from scratch one. The thing with doing Pyramid Head was like the helmet obviously was a lot, but then as far as like the costume construction, one I had help with, and it was very scrappy. So like there was forgiveness if something looked kind of messy because it's a super worn, torn up character. When I did Abba from Guilty Gear, there are cosplays of it now. It's so funny, like I finished the cosplay and then like 2 days later like a company released a costume and I was like, are you kidding me? Doesn't matter, I'm really proud that I've made it and everything, but same thing, like at the time it was such a new character that no tutorials for like how to make it, and so same thing, anything that I think I'd come up with on my own, I'm like, it's a huge challenge because I have no point of reference, but I'm really proud of how it comes out.
I mean, I'm proud of you. I admire anyone I admire anyone who has a vision and they bring it to life out of nothing.
Yeah.
Like I personally cannot comprehend how you do it. I've seen a lot of like cosplayers when they upload their videos or
like their
about,
tutorials
like,
and
not tutorials, but like so much like this like a montage of them getting it ready or like putting it together. Yeah. And I just how how did you make this foam thing into
Yeah.
this sword or whatever? It's like, I don't, even seeing it happen, it's impressive. Like, it's really impressive.
Yeah, what I like love about the community is that everyone's pretty open about how they do things, and there's so many like there's so much info on kind of stuff to work with. Like you'll look at something and be like, "There's no way that's made out of that," or "I would have never thought to like this." There's weathering on it with
Can
like
you repeat
little.
this in case you moved
Oh,
away from
I
the
moved away from the
microphone?
mic. I'm so sorry. On the helmet, there's like these little like bumps and ridges and weathering and stuff, and it's made with cinnamon powder.
Oh,
And it creates like this like texture.
yeah.
But again, like I feel like you wouldn't know unless you
No.
talked to the person about it. And same thing, like I got those ideas from like seeing what other cosplayers did and stuff, which I think is super cool. Difficult complexity wise, just like with putting on, is I did Ellen Joe from Zenless Zone Zero, and I same thing, made something for it.
That's
That's
made
that
as
one.
well.
Mm-hmm.
That handle, the colors,
Yes.
and
My-
the gear.
My friend 3D printed it all, so like thankfully
Okay.
I've had some help and stuff with it.
That's
but the
incredible.
construction, like all the work that goes into like fine tuning a 3D print, because I always have like the
for
you
sure,
know,
yeah. It's like you
I did
3D
all
print it
that.
and then it's done.
Yeah, ready to
No.
go. Yeah. But that one, I mean, obviously, again, same thing. The construction of that was a lot, but that's one where like the costume itself is a lot. I did buy that one, but anybody who knows a Honkai Star Rail type of, or Honkai, that's not the company. It's a Hoyoverse. Anybody who knows Hoyoverse games, all the characters are like super detailed for like no reason. And there's like all these little accessories and pieces, and so that one was just like so much just to put on and like just to be out and like about, and I'm like, oh my god, all my little accessories. I'm so overstimulated. But
And how do you usually, when you do all of these cosplays, it's usually for conventions?
yeah,
That's
I
usually
mean,
where you go and like
that
show
is
them off.
like the most fun way to do so. Like I love going to conventions because that's where you're gonna get like the praise for all the work you did. That's where you're gonna get to see other people's work. And so yeah, mostly for conventions. I do very much enjoy doing like out of convention photo shoots though. Like I think
Yes.
those are
We've done a few.
We've done a few,
Yeah.
yeah, but I love doing them. I mean, I'll do some at conventions, but like where you're gonna find like the cool locations and like
Oh,
really
yes,
get the
yes.
time to put into like everything. I think that's so much fun, and I used to do photography, as you
Yes,
know,
yes.
and so I appreciate putting that effort into it as well. I like being the characters. I just like showcasing them in like every possible form.
And you're great at it. Every time I see you cosplay, or every time you post a picture or like something related to it, it's like you really did that. Like you really embody those characters and you look the part as well.
Thank you. I try. I love doing that. And I mean, everyone does it differently. Like some people really put their own twists and like their own personality in their
Yes,
cosplays. And I
that's
feel like I do that too at times, but it's like I put on my cosplay and I'm like, I want to be like them.
So going back to conventions a little bit, what would you say are the pros and cons of doing conventions, especially for a woman cosplayer?
Pros and cons. Pros, like I said, it's like your place to like showcase everything and be in a community full of people just like you.
Yeah.
Which is so awesome. It is a very like welcoming and like inclusive space for the most part. I
Right.
guess if you want to talk about cons and like being a woman, it's certainly like uncomfy sometimes because you get approached by like weirdos or like people who don't get social cues or
Right.
anything. So
Yeah.
that happens, which sucks. But I don't like think about that
Right.
kind
It
of
doesn't
stuff.
take away from
Right,
like you're
yeah.
not gonna stop doing it because of
It happens and it shouldn't happen.
Right. Yes.
And thankfully, I don't think I've ever had anything like crazy happen to me. I certainly have heard like worse from other people, which again is unfortunate. Especially like in the party rave scene in the
Oh, I
cosplay community,
cannot
there's some
imagine.
scary stuff. But for the most part, really positive. I love like the shopping as well, like the vendor halls, buying all my little merch and keychains and things like that. But yeah.
Nice.
Um,
What about?
No, go.
I don't want to turn a little dark or whatever.
No, go.
But
do.
what it is, not even just in conventions, but also just posting yourself online. Because I know you've posted a few reels
Yeah.
of you cosplaying online, and some of the comments are just insane.
Oh, unhinged.
Of us
Yeah.
just what people just feel comfortable
Yeah.
just commenting and sharing.
Here's the thing that when it comes to that, like obviously everyone says it, like people are kind of like behind a barrier when they are commenting stuff online,
Yeah.
so they're like shielded.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't make anything okay. So
course not.
I mean, like sexual harassment or sexual comments and stuff. Again, like even as a woman, like I'll post something that's in like a skimpy outfit, and people think that's like all of a sudden I'm asking for people to
Yes.
say like the most unhinged, nastiest things to me. And I'm like, no, because like I've actually talked to this about them. Like I posted like a silly like video doing a little like anime dance, and I'm in like a bodysuit that's like themed to a shark, and someone said like the nastiest thing to me, and I'm like, I know I'm in like a skimpy outfit, but the video is very silly and like lighthearted and fun. And I'm like, what makes you think that I'm asking for
Any
that?
kind of that.
Yeah. Or like I've had like with friends, I just did like the evolutions with my friends, and we were literally, it was the most fun thing ever. We were just like messing around, filming like reels and videos and TikToks and stuff, and all having a really good time. And like there's just, you just can't escape the comments of like, can I say like,
Yeah.
like these hoes, these like sluts shouldn't be in the cosplay community. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're throwing like pokeballs at each other and falling over. Like what is like, and there it's just like, and that drives me crazy. The like idea that there's like certain people that should be allowed in the community and not in the community. Like, so what if you want to be a little scandalous in a cosplay?
Yeah,
like
do
who
whatever
cares?
you
You don't
want.
have to interact with it if you don't want to like partake in that kind of stuff. But like, who cares? Also, like anime characters, movies, video games, there are little slutty little characters.
Yes.
And so what if we're cosplaying them and being like them?
it doesn't
We're
mean-
just like the character.
And I think it doesn't welcome any of those like negative or like sexual comments at
Yeah.
all. Just because, regardless of the character, this is just another person on the other end of the screen.
For sure.
Like being silly, being fun, just enjoying this character. You
Yeah.
don't have to. It's so unnecessary.
I've certainly been good about like seeing something like that and just being like, what's wrong with you?
How do you deal with it? Yeah.
I don't know. I typically, like, most of the time I'll like post on my private story and be like, what is up with these people?
Look at this
You know,
loser
like
right here.
this was so unnecessary. But after that, I don't really take it to heart. It doesn't like hurt me. Like
Yeah.
I know that they're just some random person who like doesn't have a life and like likes being evil. But yeah, it doesn't really affect me. I just see that kind of stuff and I'm just like, it just bothers me that that is something that people feel like there is okay to say, or that they have a place to say that kind of stuff and like get away with it, I suppose.
Would you
But-
still encourage people in general just to still cosplay whatever they want, regardless,
Oh.
right? Yeah.
100%, yeah. I mean, and even with the like talking about like sexual comments and stuff like that, there certainly is a time and place. There are certainly people who do post sexual content in the sense that they are looking for that kind of an interaction.
Yeah.
But that's the like getting those cues sort of thing where it's like
Right.
know your place, and even then you still have to know your boundaries and stuff, because you can welcome that kind of an environment, but again, there's boundaries and you
Right.
can't just say anything.
I don't think people understand the meaning of that word online.
Yeah, I'm like, no, thank you.
That's what you mentioned earlier. They're behind a screen. They're
Yeah.
behind a profile picture. They feel anonymous, so they can just say anything.
Yeah, and you post like a sexual thing, and people think like all of a sudden like, oh well, if you're posting that, like I can say anything I want to, and it's like no, like, again, there are times, there are places where you can have that kind of an interaction, but again, filtered, like saying like step on me, mommy, I think is a more lighthearted, fun way to do so, as opposed to like
Anything else.
nasty stuff.
I like the
It gets like
clause,
vulgar,
well,
and I'm like,
nasty stuff.
well,
Get out of here.
no. So
So to change the topic a little bit, let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about anime itself, because I know you enjoy it. You
do.
love watching it.
I love it.
You love dressing up as them.
sure.
Do you have a Mount Rushmore of animes?
Oh, that I'm gonna watch?
No, that you enjoy, that you love, like your top 4
Oh.
animes.
I hate ranking them because I like whenever I like rank them and then I think of another one, I'm like, oh, but they're not on that list. But I mean, yes, I definitely do. I mean, one of my favorites is Evangelion. I really love Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. That one, I like the manga. I've been like keeping up with the manga a lot more. Oh my god. Movie wise, like Perfect Blue is really cool. Ghost in the Shell. Psychological stuff is like my favorite. But love the fun stuff too. Anything with like a sick art style, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Love. I'm gonna do whatever. Whenever somebody asks me, I'm just like, just pick a couple. I'm just gonna name my whole list.
No, please continue.
I don't know. Soul Eater, I really enjoy. Like, I think that's what I'm like hustling from right now. Like, every single character is so unique and fun, and I love a silly show too. I just love a little bit of everything. I love a good like sit down and silly laugh anime. I love a romance anime. I can enjoy a psychological horror thriller, that kind of stuff. I really like Higurashi. That one is an anime based off of a visual novel, which I am currently playing because I just want to consume more of it and everything. But I really like that one.
You don't have to keep going.
No, I'll stop. I will stop. I know someone's going to be like, I can't believe they didn't say this one. So I need to stop.
What would you say out of all the ones that you mentioned, what do you think, which one has like the best animation? Because I think, because for me recently, for some reason, like it has to have like solid, great animation for me to really enjoy it. I don't know why that is. I know, and I'm putting myself out there. It's not something, but I feel so kind of spoiled with recently with My Hero and like Demon Slayer.
I know they've been popping off.
I was just like, this is incredible the things they're doing.
It is something that's super impressive, and like I have to give them that as well. I don't feel like for me that's something that makes or breaks an anime. Like you know, God, one that I think has really stood out in the animation. I mean, honestly, it's super mainstream, but Chainsaw Man has like amazing animation, and I love that story. I love the characters, and visually, it's just stunning. Okay. So.
No, I heard great things about that, especially the movie that came out.
You should watch it. You know
what? Don't tell me to watch this because I will put it on my watch list and it'll just be there.
Just sit there. But if you're talking about like needing like the good animation, I'm like, it's there.
And like I'm waiting for the next Demon Slayer movie. Yeah. My Hero just ended, and there's great animes that have come out recently, like Dan Dan Dan. Yeah. And all these other ones. I'm just like, I need to sit down and watch. A few years ago, I went on Instagram and I did like, share me your favorite animes so I can watch them, right? Yeah. And then I took all of those, made a list, put it on Watch on Crunchyroll, and they're still there.
Yeah, my to watch list, to read list is just never ending, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that one, and then I don't.
But I think for me recently, I don't know what it is exactly, but I love movies. I love watching movies. I can do that any given time of day. Yeah. But when it comes to series, not even just animes, but also TV shows in general, I've been having a hard time just getting into them. I don't know if it's the idea of having to, when they say like, like this anime only has 2 seasons, and I'm like, so I have to like sit down, and, like it's watched like what, like 3-5 hours. It's like. But it's not a bad thing.
I get it. I
enjoy.
I don't know if I agree with this take. And you love Avatar, and those movies are like 3 hours plus. Okay, I mean that's like the length of one anime season sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? Very fair. Very fair.
I got you.
But I don't know. But it's just that. But that's like one beginning, middle, and end. I guess.
Oh, okay.
I guess, you know, like there's no intro, there's no outro, there's no cliffhanger. It's just one big old story.
Yeah.
And I think if animes had this option, Crunchyroll make this happen, where it's like, and I know they have the skip intro or skip outro and then starts the next episode, but if it could just be just like back to back,
just continuous,
just continuous, like no filler.
You're asking too much.
I know, and I don't know why that is though, because I've seen full series of animes before, no problem, but I don't know if it's just recently because there's just so much coming out that it just kind of feels overwhelming to just start something.
I get it.
And even when I wait for it to end, I'm like, well, it ended. Now I have to watch, and now I get like overwhelmed with how many episodes it has.
More options.
So
yeah,
I understand that this is a me problem.
It is a you problem.
I get it.
You need to get over it.
I know.
I mean, I feel like a good start, I feel like to maybe hurdle that is find a good anime that is only 1 or 2 seasons, and like the seasons aren't like 20 episodes each. Like there's some that are only 12 to 20, maybe 30 episodes tops in like the whole series. And those are some good ones I feel like to start and get into. One that you can maybe sit down and watch in a day or two. Because there's some good ones.
But I also don't binge stuff.
Like, make it like a movie.
I can't binge episodes.
What?
I don't know. Listen, I don't.
There's no fixing you.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
The only
I feel like too, like anime episodes, they're only like 20 minutes, so it's so easy to watch like 3 in a row, and you're like, okay, that was an hour and a half.
Listen, in concept, everything makes sense.
Yeah.
And in doing it, it's just another story. The only anime recently that I'm caught up with that's still going is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
And the only reason that is because I've been watching the episodes with someone else.
Yeah.
Because they're super fans of it.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, new episode is out. Let's watch it. I go,
have to.
okay, fine. If I'm sharing it with someone else, that'll entice me to be like, okay, I have to watch it because we're going to talk about it. You know, it's coming out weekly, so
It's
I don't have
like,
to get overwhelmed with everything.
make yourself a meal or order a meal or whatever if you don't like to cook. It takes you like 20 minutes to eat a meal, right? You sit
Right.
down, put on an anime episode, and then there's your episode for the day. You do that every day. You watch one episode. Eventually, you'll get to an episode where you're like, I need to see what happens next, and then you go and you watch the next one, and then the next one.
That happened with Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That happened with Demon Slayer because I kind of just started it. I think it was after the first season ended, back in like during COVID. I think it had ended or something like that.
Yeah, something was going on at
Yeah,
that time.
but it was. I sat down. Okay, I'm gonna watch this again, and that was one of the animes that got me back into anime. Because previously to that, I haven't really like seen anything new per se. But like I started that, and then that first episode, and then I was like, oh.
I know.
I need to know what's next.
I know,
and then I saw the second one. And
you
then,
love that one.
That became my anime. And then same with My Hero. I also kind of started around the same year of like, might have been the year after that of COVID, like after 2021 or something. But I started watching it because of someone else. So, and then I kept watching it even after that relationship with that person had ended. And I recently just finished it. But only because I already started it. So I needed to finish it.
I will say there's no harm in like starting a show to see if you like it, and then if you don't enjoy it like after 3 episodes, just drop it. Because like by that point, if it hasn't like kicked up your interest in like 3 episodes, then it might not be for you. But I think it's like you're saying, like once you start it, you kind of gain the interest in it. So you just gotta watch like a couple episodes here and there and find what you like.
I'm gonna put it out there. My goal for 2026. Watch 5 new anime series.
There you go. They can be short ones too.
I'm doing it.
I'll give you some recommendations.
Try I don't know if you can tell by the setup here, which this is all mine, by the way. I like shonen anime.
I know.
That's like my thing. Dragon Ball, Naruto, all that sort of good stuff. But that's just what I grew up with. That's what was available, and it was on TV.
Right. That kind of stuff was always on because it was popular.
So it's just one of the things of like, it's on TV. I just have to turn that on and play. Like it was just already happening. I don't have to go into the effort of like looking it up.
I know nowadays, like going on the TV guide. What are you talking about? I have like the world of. That's the other thing too. Is there's like so many options. So you're like, do I want to watch this one or that one or that one? So now you're like, what if I don't want to watch this one? What if I actually want to watch this one?
If it's just playing on the TV and I was just like, oh, hey, this is on, and I'll just watch it.
Yeah.
But okay, I will do it. 5. Keep me accountable. For the year 5.
Okay, yeah.
Series.
I'll like.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll make some recommendations. You're thinking shonen. I'm trying to think of one that I know.
It doesn't have to be.
I know it doesn't have to be.
I wanna.
But I gotta get you back in. One that you haven't seen. I mean, I think.
Is it on Chainsaw Massacre?
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
It is shonen-esque. It does have like some psychological stuff going on with it. A very good one. I do think it's a good one for you to watch. And you love watching movies, and it does have movies. So
it does have movies, yes. That is very true.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, though. I had like another one in my head like 2 minutes ago, and it vanished. And I was like looking at your little guys, and it made me think of it, but now I can't. I can't remember. If it comes back to me,
hey, that's totally
I'll let
fine.
you know.
So going back to you being a cosplayer and all that.
Yeah.
Do you have future goals, or like where do you want this to become a profession? Like where do you want to go with this?
Here's the thing, I am open to it. It is so much fun. It's one of those things that like if anybody has like a fun hobby, there's no way if they enjoy it that they're gonna be like, I don't want to do this for my job. Like that would be so awesome. Like of course, but I keep my options open. I don't go into it with the intention of it being a job. It's just something that I really enjoy. And so if something like that happens, cool. If not, I got other paths. I'm not like locking myself in. It definitely, I don't think I could do something like this as a job if I don't build my skill sets though. What I do like about cosplaying is that there is so much room for growth and I'm always inspired to like learn new skills and stuff like that. And so for me, like, where do I want to go with it? I mean, obviously, like I do buy cosplays from time to time, but I definitely want to make more. If they're not like completely made from scratch, like make more pieces incorporated and stuff like that. Modify cosplays. Wig styling is something that I really want to improve on. I think I can style a decent wig, but I feel like I can do so much more. I need to tackle, this is my goal for the year, is to sew a cosplay myself, because I've had 2 cosplays that have like the costume part of it, the clothing has been sewn, but not by me, because I cannot sew to save my life. Give me like a power drill and a saw and some paint, like I got you. But the sewing just scares me, and I think it's just like once I start it, I'll like learn it and learn all the techniques and I'll be fine. But it's just like the starting it. But I want to like pattern and really make something on my own.
Okay. Do you have a character in mind?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to reveal it now?
It's not a secret. Anybody who's been following me knows that I be posting about it sometimes. And so I really want to make a My Chemical Romance Hatsune Miku.
Oh, I love... Hey, I know Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
Probably because it's really old and I grew up like kind of during.
She's an icon. Yeah. If you don't know her, you're living under a rock.
I'm not.
She's literally in your Wi-Fi. You know her.
But one of the things about her is that when people cosplay her, it's like in different themes, right?
Yeah, I mean, she has like a lot of different outfits herself, but like there's a whole like running joke that like every single Miku is canon, and like it's really fun for people to like make their own Miku version. Like I've seen a Dunkin' Donuts Miku, I've seen like Alien Miku, and so I've seen other like collabs with like other artists and stuff like that as a Miku. And so I was inspired because I saw an artist post My Chemical Romance Miku, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I'm like, I love My Chemical Romance. They're one of my like all-time favorite bands. I love cosplaying Miku. She's, like I said, she's an icon. And she's super fun. She's easily like customizable to match like different themes and looks and stuff like that. And like since then I've seen other renditions of her as a My Chem, and so I definitely want to put my own spin on it, but I know for sure like I want to do the like Black Parade like marching band look, with the very like emo look in. That's so me, and
that'd be awesome.
That one I feel like is gonna be like my big project cosplay for the year, because I want to do. I'm so sorry, table. I'm sorry. That one, I know I want to make like the whole outfit like from scratch. The wig, I know I could probably find like a silver pigtail wig, but I want to do like a helmet wig. I don't know if you're familiar.
No.
It's basically like the wig basically sits like a helmet. Like where if I take this one off, it's gonna like squish in on itself.
Oh, okay, but it just keeps its form.
It keeps its form. Like you remove like all the hair from it, you put all this glue, you add like batting and wefts, and then you like glue the hair in, and it makes it super solid. But it's also like it's really cool for like hairstyle type of cosplays that have like very specific looks to them, and so that would be a new like thing for me to learn. And so I feel like that cosplay, I just want to put like every new skill set I could possibly learn into it. Like I said, I always go too big. My first cosplay was Pyramid Head because I couldn't make it easy for myself.
And you learned from it.
Thank you. You know, and I really do learn every single time I cosplay. And so that one, I think it's gonna take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and I'm definitely gonna be asking for help here and there. But I want it to be made by me. Like I want it to be like I would love to enter into like a contest or something. I've done like a contest before, and I think they're so fun.
Well, that's crazy that you haven't done a contest.
No, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay,
yes,
okay,
I have. I did one with ABBA, and I got best prop.
Nice.
So, yay!
Yay!
So I've done them before, and I want to enter one with like the full thing.
Wow, that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Can I put it so? We've known each other for quite some time.
Oh, long time. long
and
time.
We've done many photo shoots with and without cosplay.
Yeah.
I wanna. This so it can be recorded. I want to do a photo shoot with that costume.
Oh,
with that
for sure.
Miku, what do you call it? Miku, My Chem Miku?
My Chem Miku.
My Chem Miku.
My Chem Miku.
I wanna do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. We already talked about doing more photo shoots this year, though. We always say this, but like I really would love to. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
It would.
Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Do you have a con where you're gonna? Like, I'd have to do it for this con. I'm gonna premiere it.
I thought about that, but I feel like giving myself a deadline, while it may like encourage me to get started on it, I feel like it also might make me rush some of it. And since it's a learning experience for me, I really want to
take your time,
submit it, and wear it when I think it's ready. You know?
All right, I respect that.
Yeah. Hopefully by summer. But that feels like too soon. When I say it, I'm like, summer?
We're halfway.
No way!
Well, at the time of recording this, we're almost halfway through January already.
I know.
You got this. You're going to be fantastic at it.
Thank you.
So besides, that is like your main goal for the year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you got
Sure.
that. You're going to make your full cosplay from scratch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to watch 5 new animes.
5 new animes. Yours sounds a little bit easier than mine.
Yeah. I just got to sit down and put it on.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. This is fantastic.
Of course.
Is there
These are
anything else you
super
want to
fun.
share? Any
Fantastic.
other cosplays? I don't know. Hot takes? Any cosplay hot takes?
Not a hot take, but just the truth. Like, cosplay is literally for everybody. Stop shaming people for how they cosplay, what they cosplay, who they cosplay, if they're a girl, if they're a boy, if they're black, if they're white, if they're Hispanic. Cosplay how you want. And, like, if you buy your cosplays, who cares? If you make your cosplays, who cares? I mean, that's awesome. But, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. If you're doing it for clout, whatever. Like, do whatever you want. My one takeaway is that I do feel like at the very least, if you can try to be sustainable with it. I know some people who just like will buy a wig and then if it gets tangled, they like throw it away. I'm like, no,
That's
take care
crazy.
of your stuff. And like I said, like I'm culprit to buying a bunch of cosplays, but don't just buy cosplay because you think they're popular. Like cosplay what you want because like you enjoy it. People
Right,
will
you
see
love
that. People will see that you enjoy it. It's okay if you don't know the franchise you're cosplaying from. I am a big fat poser and have not played any Hoyoverse games, but I liked a design and so I did it. And so, like I said, do what you want.
Yeah.
Stop shaming people. The only reason you should be shaming somebody is if they are shaming and being mean to people. Shame those people. But otherwise, that's it. Like that's my thing is like it's for everybody. It's super fun if you've ever wanted to do it. While I do say like it. If you do it all the time, it can get expensive. It really is more affordable than you would think. There's a lot of websites out there that make it super like attainable. And so just get into it.
Yeah.
You might fall deep down into the rabbit hole like me.
Let's go. I can just hear like little fanfare in the background when we're saying that. Like, yeah.
But
Just
yeah.
be yourself. Cosplay whatever you want.
Yeah.
For funsies or for not or for clout, just for a good time. Just
who cares?
be a kind person.
If you're not harming anybody with what you do, it does not matter. If you create like a negative space, obviously, or like you're shaming people or like you're like being disrespectful in the way that you do it, you know, like creating an unsafe space, that's different.
Yes.
Obviously. But if you're just going out there and cosplaying and people send you money, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who
If you're mad people are getting money, then don't give them your money.
Yeah. Tell them.
People do that. They're like, they're just doing this so they can make money. I'm like, okay, and you're just jealous. So, I wish I could make money doing it. Like, you just wish. So,
Hey, I don't know. Maybe people will see this and be like, I want to hire her for this thing.
Oh my God. Wow.
There you go. But thank you so much, Adam.
Oh,
This
of
was
course. Thank
incredible
you. This was super
for
fun.
bringing me to the world of cosplay.
Yeah, I always
Look at
love.
me. I'm cosplaying and I'm brown. And Naruto ain't brown.
Naruto ain't brown. Who
And I have
cares?
this jacket that I borrowed. For a
Like
shorter
I said, it's
person.
Naruto size. You stole it right off of Naruto's back.
Right. Well, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on the Instagram at autumn, like the season, .puff. And it's the same thing on TikTok. I don't post there as often, but that is where I am.
That is where you can find
That
her.
is where I may be. So yeah.
Well, great. Awesome.
Yay.
I will see you at conventions.
I'll see you outside of conventions. We're gonna hang out more.
But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I don't know, just like and share, and just let us know if you have a favorite cosplay or cosplayer.
Yeah, or
feel
like
that'd
what
be
your
pretty
favorite if you want to cosplay, who you want to cosplay.
I'm gonna make it more complicated. Give me an anime to watch.
Oh my God,
that you
do
think
it.
that I should
He's
watch.
gonna once again add it to his list and never watch it. But maybe.
I will watch it. I promise.
He has to watch 5. But yeah, also follow him. Watch all of his stuff.
Yeah.
I've always really admired he like gives a space for people who don't have a space to talk, and he really cares about people. And he's super cool and fun. So
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I was saying that with holding this. I was not.
It's a threat.
I was not trying to say any of that.
I did think it was funny. I was saying how like I like to embody my characters, but she is not a fun character. She's really evil and mean. But I couldn't be like that on her podcast.
Okay, well, on that note,
Yeah.
see y'all next time.
Yeah. You better be here or else.
Great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course.